Welcome back to Petrol Magazine, the only channel that helps you buy the right used SUV before the collectors ruin it for the rest of us. Today, we're talking about the SUVs nobody paid attention to until now. These are the under-the-radar rigs that are about to jump in value, and if you're smart, you might still grab one before they cost more than your house insurance. They've got style, performance, rarity, or some mix of all three. And best of all, most are still affordable. For now. So let's take a look at 5 overlooked SUVs that could become future classics, and why they're about to blow up. It's a Jeep, but not just any Jeep. The first-gen Grand Cherokee SRT8, made from 2006 to 2010, was a Hemi-powered hot rod on stilts. It packed a 6.1-liter V8 with 420 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. And unlike modern Hellcats, this one flew under the radar, even when it was new. Only around 14,000 were ever made, and clean examples are getting harder to find. You can still find one under $25,000, but not for long. With modern SRTs hitting 6 figures, the OG muscle SUV is becoming a collector favorite. Plus, it has the handling of a refrigerator, but in the best possible way. If you like your future classics weird, diesel-powered, and built like a tank, look no further. The Touareg V10 TDI, sold in the US from 2004 to 2007, had a 5.0-liter twin-turbo diesel V10 that made 553 pound-feet of torque. That's more than a modern F-150 Raptor. It could tow over 7,700 pounds, came with air suspension and low-range 4-wheel drive, and was way over-engineered. People ignored them because of expensive repairs, but now, diesel freaks and oddball collectors are hunting them down, especially clean ones with service records. They're still going for around $10,000 to $15,000, but if the diesel market stays hot, these things are going to rocket in value, especially once people realize it's basically a Lamborghini Gallardo's cousin with a trailer hitch. Now this one's the quiet MVP of the SUV world. The Lexus GX 470, built from 2003 to 2009, is basically a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado wearing a Lexus badge and leather seats. It's got a 4.7-liter V8, full-time 4-wheel drive, and the reliability of a fax machine from the 90s, it just won't die. These were underappreciated for years, but overlanding and off-road communities are now realizing they're bulletproof, capable, and way cheaper than a Land Cruiser. Prices have already started creeping up. You used to find these for $8,000. Now clean ones are pushing $18,000 to $25,000. And they're still rising. Buy one before every campsite in America turns into a GX club meet. The Acura MDX isn't flashy, but from 2010 to 2014, it quietly packed some serious tech. This version had the legendary super-handling all-wheel drive, a 3.7-liter V6, and a reputation for lasting forever, while handling like a sports sedan. What makes it a sleeper future classic? Because it's one of the last Acura models with real mechanical character before everything went Turbo 4 and touchscreen heavy. You can find well-kept ones for under $12,000, but as people start to realize how rare clean examples are becoming, values will climb. It's the E46 M3 of mom mobiles, and that's a compliment. Here's one for the brave. The E70 BMW X5, particularly the 4.8i and the bonkers X5M, came loaded with power, tech, and a generous helping of chaos. The 4.8-liter V8 made 350 horsepower, and the X5M's twin-turbo V8 made 555 horsepower, enough to embarrass a Porsche Cayenne back in the day. And yes, maintenance is terrifying, but rarity, performance, and nostalgia are a collector's best friends. The X5M in particular is poised to become the E39 M5 of SUVs, absurd, flawed, but unforgettable. They're still hanging around $15,000 to $20,000, but the moment the forums start calling them underrated, it's over. So there you have it, 5 overlooked SUVs that are one TikTok away from becoming the next big collectible. They've got performance, character, rarity, and for now, price tags that won't make you cry. Yet. If you've got one of these, or think we missed a future classic, drop a comment below. And if you learned something new, or just enjoyed the ride, like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on more automotive gold mines here on Petrol Magazine. Thanks for watching, and remember, today's Craigslist oddball might be tomorrow's Barrett Jackson star.